Comeup Radio Station.
It's the come up, baby.
Girls digging my crew. You better get your girlfriend, cause she wanna leave the club with me. You better get your girlfriend, cause she wanna leave the club with me. You better get your girlfriend, cause she wanna leave the club with me. You better get your girlfriend, because she pulled me to the side and whispered in my ear saying,
Yo. We back at it again, man, for another episode of Keeping It Real on the Come Up. I got a special guest for y'all today. Before we get into introducing my special guest, I gotta let y'all know that this episode is brought to you by Country Rise Apparel. Make sure y'all tap in with my boy Tyrus, man. He has everything you need, from hats to windbreakers to sweatsuits, kid apparel, women apparel. Working on getting some rods in, so the fishers out there, fishermen that like to go out there and go fishing. He got something coming up for y'all. Got some bait coming out. And like I said, man, make sure y'all tap in with him at countryriseapparel.com. Give him a call, shoot him a text on the text message, hit him on the DM, whatever. Get in touch with him, man. But countryriseapparel.com, make sure you tap in with him, man. And now that we got that out the way, I got to bring the special guest in to you. He's an aspiring artist. You know what I mean? Greenville SC, Travelers Rest SC to be correct. You know what I'm saying? To be exact. He's definitely coming up, man. He's crossing over into a new genre, man. R&B singer that was doing his thing, still doing his thing, crossing over to a new genre. Like I said, we're going to talk about that. But like I said, man, very inspiring. One of the hottest. My man, MaineTaine.
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on, big dog?
Shout out to Comeup Radio, man. I'm blessed to be here. Like I say, you have to really be somebody of importance to be here. So I'm definitely blessed to be here.
Yes, sir. We're glad to have you here, man. We're glad to have you here. Like I said, man, I appreciate you being on here. Appreciate you taking your time out to come chop it up with your boy. You know what I mean? So let's get into it, man. So MaineTaine. Who's MaineTaine, man? What you about? Where you from, man? Let's talk to him.
You know, small town kid from Travelers Rest. Shout out to Greenville. Man, just humble beginnings. You know, I may not have had everything I wanted, you know, coming up, but I definitely had majority of what I needed. So that's what made me me, and that's what made me, you know, MaineTaine.
Yeah. So I know you say you coming out of Travelers Rest, man. A lot of people, man. It's funny you say Travelers
North
Rest.
side, yeah. Gotta put on for the north side.
Everybody say west side, east side,
North
south side.
side,
But nobody talk about the north side, man. Get that for real, boy. What's going on? So let's talk about Travelers Rest. So, come from TR, but they call it abbreviated TR.
Yeah.
How is it, man? Like coming from that side of town, man, and integrating with everybody else. How is it?
Just trying to put on for everyone up there. I mean, you know, high school, you know, from freestyling and at the lunch table in high school to you know, trying to sing and impress all the females at that point. You know, I started out on church choir. TR, one of them cities where, like, you know, everybody know everybody, so you can't get in trouble and nobody not know you're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So it's very tight knit.
Very tight knit.
Yeah, very tight knit up there.
So coming from the north, man, it's like the Migos, man. You know, you gotta make a way. So being, do you feel as you're a pioneer coming from the north? Is there any other artists that's
definitely
ahead of you?
Definitely. I feel like I'm definitely. I would say I'm definitely. I mean, I don't want to be like that. I would definitely say I'm probably one of the most musically inclined from my part of town.
And shout out to TR, man. I know there's a lot of people out there, you know what I mean, that's probably doing their thing, but just being on the scale of like being known around
as
the
far as having that face card, I believe I'm that one.
Okay. So I know you doing R&B, man. So what got you into music? What got you started with it?
Well, my granddad, he just became a reverend recently, so congratulations to him. Also, my uncle out of Anderson, shout out to DJ Flea. You know, and then you got me, so it's like a trilogy. You know what I'm saying? So it just all three of us vocally got, you know, some type of skill. I just feel like
the best, trickled down to me.
Yeah.
You know, that third generation, that three times the charm, it came in. So
you still do music with them today?
My uncle used to take me to the studio as a kid, and then that's where the MaineTaine came from, because he would just joke around with my name, like my real name Jermaine. So he'd be like MaineTaine, and then it always stuck with me. Yeah. So shout out to my aunt, shout out to my granddaddy.
Okay, shout out to him. So I know you're saying, so basically inspiration come from them, going to the studio, being around them, stuff like that. Any other inspirations outside of that, as far as like artists that's big?
T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Definitely was my favorite. One of my favorite artists of all time. Y'all was before we started rolling. Y'all was talking about Usher and Chris Brown. Yeah. Definitely a big Usher fan. Okay. So Usher, T-Pain. You can even throw Chris in there too. I looked up to those guys. Coming up at motivation. So yeah.
Okay. So you definitely with Chris Brown and Usher, like I said, Usher definitely being a big inspiration. That's dope. So you got a good soul behind your singing. So, but going into the music, man, how long have you been doing as far as taking it seriously?
Church choir, probably about 6 years old. Then when we fast forward to high school, I was in a group in high school called the Montague Clique, and we was making music, passing out CDs, around my senior year of high school. But we had been recording music since we was in our sophomore year. Yeah. Then once everybody split up after high school, I went solo in 2016. Okay. And that's when I, started going to outta. Shout out to About Time Studios.
Yeah, shout out to him.
That's when I started, locking in with outta, and the rest being history.
Okay. So. Okay. So definitely been doing it for a little second then. Okay. So let's get into the music, man. As far as projects and stuff like that. So what is your favorite project that you feel like kind of helped you get to the next level as far as a project? Now, I know you got the single "Get Your Girl" or whatnot. That's the single that I know that exploded on you. So, what is your favorite?
I believe that I'm working on that currently.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't have a favorite right now that you could say do you feel like you still find yourself in musically?
I feel like that sound has came and I feel like I'm whenever I get done with the new music, I think that'll be my favorite. Okay. Because it takes a lot of courage to do what I'm doing right now, and you really have to lock in and focus. And if it, long story short, I'm really invested into what's going on right now. Okay. So I think this gonna be the one right here.
So since we dancing around and what's investing, what you going on?
Right.
So what you got going on as far as is I know you got, you doing your thing, so can we talk about that?
Oh yeah.
So I know you said you investing in what's going on, so can we get the people what's investing?
Yeah, it's definitely a country EP that's on the way. Okay. It's amazing how you can be doing R&B and then, and I'm speaking in third person. It's amazing how I was doing R&B and then I was like, man, let me try something different. And I just literally just started penciling down a country song. And I'm like, oh no, I gotta record it. Cause it came out immaculate. Just the story, the writing. And I'm like, this is the first time I've ever wrote a song that I felt like I had to go record immediately. So that's how I know, this may be it right here. So, yeah. I ain't never had that nostalgia. I've had the nostalgia with the R&B, but not the nostalgia that I've been feeling lately.
So you're more excited about doing country than you ever had the R&B?
Absolutely. Okay. And I have to be honest. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I feel like it's bringing out me. Who I am. I feel like with R&B, I sometimes try to relate. When with this, I don't have to try to relate. It's me.
Word.
Yeah.
So you think that you relatable more to country music than you to R&B for the simple fact of who you are as a person.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up though.
Because I got a story, and country is about having a story to tell. You know,
that's what's up. Yeah, because the country is storytelling.
Right.
And I think that it's crazy because you the second artist this week that I came across as like that's different as far as doing something different with music that's that's hard and nobody's talking about. And I think that's definitely something, man, that I think you can definitely get into, capitalize off of, and enjoy what you're doing. So I know you were saying basically that you know that doing country is what you like to do. So what you're doing that, do you feel that's a stigma that's people might be like, man, I don't rock with. Like, how do you feel about when you put it? Like, are you nervous about putting music out there?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Now, one funny thing that I when I preview the song, one funny thing that I've been hearing is somebody will say, "Now, I don't like country, but I like that."
Yeah.
So that's what I've been getting from people who don't normally listen to that.
Yeah.
And
I wonder if it's because people don't know who country singers are, and then and now they see
right,
it, like, man,
right.
That's
so
different.
maybe I'm exposing
the
people closest to me to something that they thought they've heard, but not really. Like, yeah.
Okay. So I know. Is it one in particular, a song?
My bad. And I just want to make this clear. The R&B is still there. I haven't fully went away from it because, of course, I still got some R&B endeavors that's going on currently. But country is what's making me feel good. It's what's making me feel like I'm actually moving forward. Yeah.
Do you feel like R&B is oversaturated right now?
Nah, it's not oversaturated. I mean, because that you can tell stories with that as well.
Yeah.
I just feel like with R&B, people already have an expectation.
Yeah.
With country, you can kind of let your hair down.
Yeah. Just go with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is it a particular song right now that you real excited about, or are you ready to drop, or is it multiple that you working on?
Definitely working on multiple, but right now the song that's like in the forefront right now is Drop Top Mustang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, if you don't mind, before we leave, can I hear a clip of it?
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I hear the whole thing. Can I at least hear a clip of it? Where it's kind of like they can kind of tap in and see what you're talking about, what you're excited about.
Absolutely.
Okay. Cool. Man, should we do that for the show end, man? But yeah. So, what are your plans as far as like with the country? Like, what are the goals? Because being a rapper, being an R&B singer, everybody kind of know. But like, is it different on countryside as far as like going up as far as like goals? What you want to do with it?
All I'm gonna say is Nashville, Tennessee. Look out, man.
That's on Nashville, Tennessee. They're like Atlanta or rap right now.
And this is the first song that like everybody around me is like, oh my god, like this is the one.
Yeah.
But me, I'm looking at it like I'm not looking at it like that at all. Like actually, this song makes me more nervous than anything. So that's how I know like it's something that I gotta really put my maximum effort behind. I text Q, and I'm like, yo, like I'm really nervous about this one. He like, hey, bro, this that one. Yeah. This that one.
Yeah.
So,
when I heard the preview myself, I was like, it's different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, I think it's cool, like you said, getting a biased ears on it when it's like. You hear it from different angles. Like you said, Q heard it from a different angle. I heard it from a different angle. So it was like, what? Well, he got something.
Right.
Yeah, he got something. So, with that being said, I know you said Nashville, look out.
Yeah.
That's definitely on.
Yeah, Tennessee, Kentucky, Alabama, the whole Bible Belt, like look out, like for sure.
For sure.
We on the way.
Word.
Yeah.
So are you putting together like a whole album? Or are you just gonna drop a single right now?
I'm gonna give y'all about 6 or 7 of them things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And see, it's not like when I say a country EP, like it's gonna be like urban country. Like I got like maybe a couple songs, maybe a song or two that's gonna be like dirt road.
Okay.
Like just that feel.
Yeah.
And then like I'll throw a little trap in there too.
Okay.
But to get my people jumping. So I mean, it's gonna be me being versatile like I always am, but I'm being versatile with this particular genre though.
So any collaboration that you want to work with on the countryside?
I mean, I definitely been listening to Morgan Wallen.
Okay.
and I like Luke Bryan.
Okay.
I like Morgan Wallen, Luke Bryan. My brother, I got a brother that live in Charlotte. He been putting me on Kane Brown.
Okay.
And I think Kane Brown and his wife are the first like married couple to go like #1 or something like that. I may be wrong, don't quote me on that, but he pulled out the stats for me on that one, and he was like, "Yeah, I think they the first married couple to actually have like a #1 record, like that's big."
Yeah.
So I was like,
Is country music rising as far as like African American community? As far as like a lot of people do you see a lot of people turning to it?
I think I'm gonna put it to you this way.
As far as on the artist side,
as far as MaineTaine is concerned, like I feel like when this EP drop, there in my city there won't be no more ignorance to it, because a lot of people associate country music with just one culture, and it ain't just it's multicultural. You feel me? Just like everybody grasping on the hip hop now, everybody grasping on to the hip hop scene, like. I kind of flipped it.
Yeah, you want to grab into the country.
Right.
Yeah, and I think you can, man. Like I say, listen to the song. I feel like you definitely got a chance to take off with it, man, and actually persuade some ears to tap into the country.
For sure.
Now, is it a lot of other black country artists that you plan on working with?
I follow this guy on Instagram. His name is Norman North.
Norman North, okay.
And you heard of him? And man, bruh, cold. You know what I'm saying? Like. Like I say, I got some people to really jump in the ring with and do my thing, yeah.
So that's what's up. So you do have some people you can relate to in the same, because I know being an artist, as far as like doing that and being a country artist, is it, I'm gonna ask, is it like lonely as far as like nobody to call on, or having that guy like you say Norman North to?
And I also want to set the record straight on this. Like, as far as me doing country music, like this ain't like a facade or any type of like he just jumping on a wave like
no. I'm pretty sure
this is totally from here
from the heart. Yeah. And like but what I'm asking though too is like, okay, let me ask it like this: if it's somebody to do R&B, is it easy for them to help you write a song, or could you converge that to where it's like I can take with your R&B verse and add it to my country song? It doesn't have to be straight.
Shout out to TC Hampton. He'll tell you himself. I'm very coachable, so I mean anything that can help me elevate, I'm with it. I'm never the type to say no without actually listening or paying attention first. Like I try to listen first before, I say no. So I'm very, like I say, very coachable. Like I wasn't always like this. I feel like when I was doing the R&B, especially when I was working on Maniac, I feel like I had that tunnel vision. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing. Like I know what my sound is, and I'm not saying that I necessarily listen to the Yes Man, because I felt like the R&B was dope, but like this go around, I'm coming in as a student, and I feel like that's what's making it so magical right now.
Yeah. You able to sit back and listen and take heed of it.
Right.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Oh yeah.
So as far as like manager wise, you sign anybody, or you just doing your own thing?
Nah, independent right now. I mean, as a kid, the dream was always to sign, but as you get older and start understanding like how people move and how things move around, you kind of, I mean, I feel like every artist got their number if them labels come. Like I would hope every artist had a number in their head, like of what they expect from a label and what they want, because you should never sell yourself short.
Yeah.
So if you feel like a label can't meet your demands and you got the leverage, then you might as well just stay independent.
That's fine. Yeah, you might as well though.
Because if you coming to me, that mean I got the leverage.
Yeah. You got the leverage. You got the way you can control the whole situation.
Right.
So yeah, it made sense, and I think a lot of people are probably sucked into. I think social media probably helping out now with kind of bringing awareness to like, yeah, man, bad deals everywhere.
Right. Because ain't no point in like, and I don't want to sound like I'm targeting anybody, but ain't no point in wearing all the ice and wearing all this, not all these nice things, and that's basically all you got to show for it. Yeah. I'd rather be the person like J. Cole that got that, It looked like he just woke up out the bed, but he got 12 M's in his account right now. You know, probably more than that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of person I want to be. Like, I still want to be able to walk in Whole Foods or Walmart, and you know, people say hello, and I can still go about my day. Like, I don't have to be the paparazzi flash, and I don't have to be that guy. Yeah.
So you think you're not?
I could be like a big crit and just, you know, got my fan base and then keep it moving.
Yeah. So you think just being humble and being yourself? Okay. Cool. So man, I know we talking about the country music, man, and everything. Is there any upcoming projects that you have in between time while you dropping?
Honestly, man, that's it. Really,
that's it?
Yeah. I keep playing around with different titles. You know, I keep playing around with different titles. Like, something's got me. Like, I don't know. Lately, I've been thinking like the Wild Horse.
Okay.
You know, or the Lonely Horse or something like that. Something Mustang driven. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something.
That's dope. That's different.
You know, or horsepower. I might go with that. I might go with horsepower for sure. Yeah.
We definitely gotta get that preview in. I ain't gonna forget.
I ain't gonna forget either. Like, nah.
But any upcoming performances that you're gonna be at, and people can find you to come pull up on you and check you out.
I actually got a show coming up in Charlotte. May 17th.
May 17th, right around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that one.
Okay.
For sure.
And it's gonna be R&B.
I mean, it's I believe it's supposed to be R&B and hip hop, but I'm gonna change the narrative though.
Okay, I like that.
I might even bring my boy Peter Lawrence. Y'all gotta go look him up on Facebook. Peter Jeffrey Lawrence.
Shout out to Peter.
And or it might be Jeffrey Peter Lawrence. Forgive me if I got it wrong.
We know it's Peter though.
We know it's Peter Lawrence for sure. On his Instagram, it's only one Pete. So y'all go check him out. Like, he came in and we did an acoustic version of the record together. Okay. So I got multiple versions of the record.
Oh yeah, you working?
Yeah.
You working? Yeah, you ready to when you put this thing out? It's gonna be blast.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy. We're glad to be behind it, man. Like I said, if anything you need from us, y'all gonna get behind you. We with you. You know what I mean? I know you.
I'm coming up. Literally.
You know what I mean? Any merch where they can go purchase or anything you got coming out?
Working on the merch right now. I think y'all just helped me come up with the title. I think y'all, like, right here on the spot, I think y'all just helped me.
Word.
So it's probably gonna be horsepower or something like that.
Hey, well, y'all heard it here first, man. Horsepower.
The horsepower EP. The horsepower EP on the way. Right.
Yeah. That's hard, man. That's hard. So you got the merch, horsepower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Performance coming up in Charlotte May 17.
Yeah.
And you working on the new music coming out soon. Which you gonna put it out in their face when you put it out there.
For sure.
Okay. Word, man. That's what's up, bro. Well, I know we're going to have to wrap it up here soon, but, you know, I always ask, man, before we end the show, man, for everybody to get a minute of motivation. So I would love for you to drop some jewels and some motivation for the people that need to hear it, even the ones that just want to just take it as it is, man. You don't mind dropping them jewels for them, though, man. I appreciate that.
What I do want to say is I've learned over the past, 3 to 6 months to not be afraid to be different, because being different is what it helps you separate from the rest.
Okay.
We can easily get caught up in trying to, go against someone or be in competition with someone, but I feel like you move forward when you realize that the only competition you got is the person that you look in the mirror and see.
Yeah.
You can stay humble, but don't be so humble to the point where you let people take advantage of that. It's kind of like, like people take your kindness for weakness.
Yeah.
Don't take my humbleness for thinking that I'm not the GOAT out here. Like, because I definitely believe that I'm the man out here. It's just, I try to tell myself that it's no point for me to tell everybody else that.
Station.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure. Use your resources. Use your resources. If you got people around you that's willing to invest, use your resources. If you got people around you that say they want to come out and see you perform, use your resources. If you got people that are smarter than you, use your resources. You don't have to always be the smartest person in the room. You don't want to be the smartest person in the room. You know, Quincy might know something that I don't know. He definitely knows some things I don't know. You definitely know some things I don't know. Miss Lady over here definitely knows some things I don't know. So
vice versa.
It's all about being a student, you know, and that, I mean, gotta come up, man. Like literally,
Gotta come up for sure.
Gotta come up. That's it. Yeah.
Word, man. Well, we definitely appreciate that and those encouraging words, man. And before we get up out of here, where can the people find you at?
Underscore MaineTaine. Again, that's underscore MaineTaine. That's Instagram. Of course, Facebook, MaineTaine, MaineTaine. You know, Jermaine, Nash, like, you know, if you can't find the MaineTaine page, you know, you can
And they can spell that all the way across the board on all the music platforms too, right?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
TikTok?
Spotify, TikTok, underscore MaineTaine.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I gotta throw that in there.
Springtime coming in, man.
I know what time it is, you know what I mean? So don't be out and talking about it, man. Y'all sneezing too while y'all watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir. So with that being said, man, y'all can find us at the Comeup Radio Station on Instagram and Facebook. You can find me on Keeping It Real on the Come Up on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like I say, we got the TikTok, Comeup Radio Station.
Gotta do some shout outs if you don't mind.
Man, do some shout outs right quick before you do all that. Go ahead and do it right quick.
Definitely shout out to the North Side, everybody that I went to high school with, you know, Travelers Rest, everybody that I grew up with. Shout out to my daddy folk down there in Lawrence. Shout out to them. You know, shout out to the significant other. You know, I love her dearly. Shout out to everybody that's supporting me day one, whether it's R&B, country. You know, just glad to have people in my corner. Once again, shout out to the Comeup Radio Station.
Appreciate you.
And we about to take off.
Better take out, man. We're glad. We're glad to be behind an artist like you, man, to be able to sit down before you blow up, man. I hope to see you in Nashville, man. Throw a cap up,
I'm out
hat,
there. The summer is mine, man.
Hey, man.
Definitely
Turn up with it, man. Turn up with it, man. But like I said, glad to have you here. Like you said, y'all know where to catch you, man, on all the social media handles. I gave you ours already. You know what I'm saying? But before we go, make sure you download the Comeup Radio Station app on Apple and Android app stores. Like I say, check us out. Go get your Country Ride apparel at countryrideapparel.com. You know what I mean? And make sure you tap in with us, man. Until next time, we'll see y'all later. Peace.
Just got me a bag, yeah, I need a leg, yeah, we bout to turn up. How the shit in the city, yo, who fucking with it, yeah, we bout to burn up. Wanna show a feature, we sell out the bitches, so please get your funds up. We bout to up 1 year.